Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Sarah. In this video, I'm going to be talking about ways you can improve your speech if you talk too fast or if you just struggle with speaking in general. I've always had this issue. I talk really fast and sometimes I think it's obvious in some of my videos, but I'm working on this actively and I want to help other people who also struggle with speech so they can be the best version of themselves and they can be able to have confidence when they speak. So I'm going to give you in this video 5 tips. I have them written down here so I don't forget. So the first thing I would like to talk about is to practice with a book. That is my #1 tip. I've started doing this and I can see an improvement in how I speak. So #1, get a book. Any book you want to, take a chapter out and just read it out loud. So read it out loud to yourself. Normally when people read a book, they read it inside their head, they read it in their mind. But I would say try to read this book as loud as you can. Hear yourself speak. You can also record yourself so that you can actually play it back and listen to yourself speak. So yes, so get a book, read a chapter out loud and listen to yourself and repeat the words out loud. So when you make a mistake, you can correct yourself and start again from beginning. That way you can actually listen to how you speak. When you read in your mind, you don't know like what you sound like, or like when you're speaking out loud, you don't really pay attention to how you're speaking. So I would say use the book to practice. So get a chapter and read it out loud. You can record yourself or just read it out loud and listen to yourself, correct yourself. Google pronunciations as well. That would also help you as you read the book. Any words you do not understand in the book, you can also Google it, hear how it's pronounced on Google, and then you can just read it out loud to yourself again. So that is my #1 tip. My second tip is to know that people want to hear you speak. Some of us who talk really fast, we think because we talk fast, no one wants to hear us speak. But let me tell you that people want to hear you speak. So any opportunity that you get to actually talk in a group setting or in a team or just with a friend, just make sure you try to give yourself the opportunity to speak and speak out loud, because people want to hear you speak and also because you get to practice that way and learn better. #3, the third point for you is that it's all about nerves. Sometimes you're just nervous and you don't realize that's what's making you speak fast. But I would say the thing you should keep in your mind is just realize that it's just you're just being nervous. So try to just work on that. You know that the person that's listening to you is not better than you. So just keep that in mind and just try to work on your nerves. Try to ease your nerves down. You can take big deep breaths in, breathe in, breathe out, and you just speak and just try and repeat that as much as possible and just to release your nerves, and then you begin to speak. So #3, I would say is to work on those nerves. Try to work on your nerves and know that the person you're speaking to is not better than you, that you are equally as important. My 4th step would be to take pauses when you're speaking. This is also what my coach told me about, and I've started practicing that and it's been super helpful. So I would say when you speak, just take a pause and then begin again. Take a pause, like a 30-second pause and begin again. I think I've also seen this when people give speeches as well. They take that dramatic pause and then they begin again. They exaggerate the word and they begin again. So just try when you read the book as well. I would say take a pause. Let me just see if I can find something online, just read out to you and show you what that pause looks like. Beg you to lead a life worthy of your calling, for you have been called by God. Always be humble and gentle. Be patient with each other, making allowance for each other's faults because of your love. Pause. Make every effort to keep yourselves united in the Spirit, binding yourselves together with peace. For there is one body and one Spirit, just as you have been called to one glorious hope for the future. Pause. See? So when you speak, just try to take a pause and then you begin again. Pause and then you begin again. And the thing is that I think that pause in your head you might think that pause is long, but to the other person it's like it's as normal as possible. So try to take those pauses when you speak. And then my last and final tip would be to just listen to people talk when they're giving speeches, or like watch TED Talks, or like I like the British movies because when they speak they do those pauses well. Their pronunciations are usually very good. So I would say watch like old British movies, or just watch documentaries, or just watch people on TED Talk giving speeches, and just listen to those pauses, look at how they pronounce words, and look how they exaggerate some of your words when they speak, and just practice. So if there's one thing I would like to say to you is to practice, practice, practice. Before you go for an interview, practice, practice, practice. Before you have a speech to give, practice, practice, practice. If you're going to go to a room full of people, before you get there, you can just practice talking beforehand, or reading the book out loud, like I said, before you go there, so you feel more at ease and more relaxed when you get there. And remember, people want to listen to you speak. Thank you for watching my video. If this video was helpful, please leave a comment down below. Also, if you struggle with speaking like I do, just let me know. Let's all share. Or if you have some recommendations for us, please just leave a comment down. I'm happy to learn more ways that I can help myself, and I'm pretty sure people who struggle with this also want to hear more about this, and how they can learn or how they can get better. So just leave a comment for us and let us all share. Thank you for watching my video. Please don't forget to subscribe as well. Thank you. I'll see you in my next video. Bye bye.